But now it's time to talk pets, and that's where Dr. Jen Klabunde comes in from Northwood Animal Hospital. Good morning, Dr.
Good morning.
Klabunde. We are talking, answering, I should say, questions again today. We've received so many questions from viewers, which has been great.
Right.
We want to continue answering these questions for them.
Yes.
Starting with Monica Vargas, Corcheron, I'm hoping I'm spelling that correctly, of Traverse City. She wants to know what you could recommend for barking issues when it comes to the dogs.
Right, because what Monica is doing is using a bark collar, one of the shock collars.
Okay.
And her dog pretty much freezes when the shock collar is on. Then as soon as you take the collar off, the dog's back to its happy-go-lucky self. And this is because you have to be really careful with shock collars. Sometimes the dog moves wrong and they go off and the dog is shocked. Sometimes they can do little things like clear their throat or make a little noise and they get shocked for it. So very common that dogs will pretty much become paralyzed while that collar is on. Different things you can try, consult a trainer. If the dog's getting excited and barking when, let's say, people come to the house, which is very common, maybe keep the dog separated at a different part of the house for a while until things calm down and then let the dog back in.
Then bring the dog out.
Yeah.
Okay.
There also are collars that try to make the pet avoid barking by letting off little pulses of citronella. They're called citronella candle or citronella collars.
Right.
And so the dog barks and it just shoots a little bit of citronella up, which makes them stop for a moment and pause and realize that they're not supposed to bark. Those help too. But if worse comes to worse, talk to a trainer and they can get you, if you have to go shock collar route, a good one that's not going to go off just because the dog moves wrong.
Okay. Alicia from Traverse City asks, her dog tears a lot, and sometimes it gets stinky around the eyes. How do you take care of that situation?
Right, and so that's an accumulation of bacteria and sometimes yeast. And when the dog's eyes water, it does accumulate right here. Longer hair breeds have it more commonly. What you want to do is shave that spot under the eyes, keep it very clean, because any bacteria in the hair is just going to accumulate more and more and more and build up, and then that bacteria releases that smell. So I like to just shave it. Be very careful when you're shaving around the eye. But we also in vet clinics have little wipes. They look like little Stridex pads, and they're medicated, and so they will get rid of the bacteria, get rid of the yeast that are causing that bad odor, and you just wipe underneath the eye once or twice a day, and that'll take care of it.
And last but not least, Sherry Thomas of Traverse City wants to know, why is my dog scared to death when going on walks? Her tail goes between her legs. How can she calm her dog down?
Yeah, and her dog is an older dog, so it's different when you're talking about a young puppy versus an older dog. If it's a young puppy, the answer to that is just increased socialization. Get them out, during Cherry Festival or on weekends downtown where they're going to be exposed to a lot of things, and then they'll be better throughout life in situations like this. When it's an older pet, it's harder to break those habits. If they are nervous when they go for walks, it's our job as an owner to make our pet feel comfortable. So you want to keep them out of that stressful situation if you can. If you're going to take her for walks, do it little bits at a time.
So they get used to it.
Exactly. It's very gradual. And then reward her with treats and positivity and love. Consult a behaviorist if it's just really bad. And vets can always administer anti-anxiety medications, but only if they're needed.
Perfect. Well, Dr. Klabunde, some great advice there. Thank you so much.
Thanks, Melissa.
And thank you to all the viewers who submitted these questions. Keep them coming, and we'll continue to have Dr. Klabunde answer your questions. For more information, though, and to contact Dr. Klabunde directly, check out our website, upnorthlive.com. And now it's time to take a look at your weather forecast this Wednesday morning. Here's Storm Team meteorologist Joe Charlevoix.